Do you
click go live. Top right corner.
I've clicked go live. I am now clicking start recording.
You should be live.
Should be. It doesn't tell me how many people are in here.
Yeah, you're live.
All right, we're live, everybody. Exciting. We're going to do our first YouTube live tonight. And we're in here testing it right now. So I have not yet clicked start recording. I'm going to do that here in just a few minutes. But for the time being, everyone just hang tight. We'll be with you shortly. We'll get started here momentarily, everybody. Just hang tight, just a few minutes. Be right with you, and we will get started here in just a moment. Guys, we are going to get started here in just a few minutes. Everyone just hang tight for just a few minutes. Please grab a pen and paper and some notes, sheets that you can take notes on here. We are going to go through this presentation here in just a few minutes, show you how we've started over now 8,000 different brands working within our company to start and scale their own brand. We want to teach you how you can do the same and take advantage of our offering. Tonight's offer has something very, very special that we've never before offered, so hang tight towards the end. We can cover that with you and get everything covered. I'm going to go on mute here for just a few minutes, so hang tight, and I'll be right back with you. Guys, we are going to go live here in just a few minutes, so just hang tight with us. Just making sure we got this set up all working. This is our first official YouTube live video tonight, so we're just working through the setup here, making sure everything's accurate. Hang tight with us for just a few minutes. We will get started just after the 8 o'clock hour. So for the time being, please grab a pen and paper and take some notes, and we'll get right with you here cranking in just a few minutes. Guys, my voice should be nice and loud here once we get rolling. Again, I'm playing with the settings currently, but let me know if you can hear me. I'm not seeing any of the chat messages, Aaron, so you may have to take a look at that. But
Yeah, I'll handle all that.
I will get started here just momentarily. Just hang tight. We'll start recording as soon as the 8 o'clock hour comes up, and we'll get rolling. For the time being, just hang tight. Again, guys, hang in there with me for just one more moment. We're about to go live here in just a few seconds. Just hang tight. All right, guys, we're about to go live here again. My name is Ben Morgan. I'm the CEO here at Rocktomic Labs, and it'll be my pleasure to walk you through our presentation tonight. Tonight's presentation is going to be very straight and to the point. We have a very special promotion that we've never, ever before offered. So for those of you who are here, you're going to take advantage of that, hopefully, and get access to our system with essentially no risk. So anyone who signs up tonight on this webinar, as long as you sign up prior to the webinar ending, you'll actually receive a $200 product voucher credit. What that means is you'll pay $197 for access to our software and to our program tonight. But by doing so, you're eligible for a $200 product voucher, which means the first $200 worth of orders that come through your website are on us. Therefore, it's essentially no risk, zero risk for you to get set up tonight, to take a look at our offering, understand how our platform and system works, And then if you take advantage by signing up tonight, you'll receive a $200 product voucher, essentially waiving every dollar that you put up in allowing you to scale your business and grow your business. So super excited to walk you through the presentation. I'll do my best to keep it concise, on point, and very direct. We will get started here, like I said, in about 5 minutes. So for the time being, please grab some pen, paper, and a notepad so that you can write down any questions that you have as I'm going through the software, as I'm going through our presentation. You can write down any questions that you have, and then when you're ready to get rolling, we can get you taken care of. So phone number for me, we'll cover all that stuff here towards the end and get you rolling. But hang tight for just a few more minutes and we'll get started. Guys, bear with me just a few seconds here. We're going to get rolling. All right, we should be live. We should have everything ready to go here. We are going to get started here in just a few seconds. So, again, hang tight with us, guys. Again, this is our first time ever using YouTube Live for one of our presentations, so please hang tight. We will get started and get you rolling here momentarily. So, essentially, what Rocktomic is it's a shortcut to launching your own supplement business. We started to launch our own business and started to run into a ton of headaches, ton of hurdles as we were launching our own brand, and we really just kind of had it click here, and I'll review this in our story. But we had a moment, kind of a moment of clarity where we said, you know what, we can really help others that are looking to have their own brand avoid all these pitfalls and avoid all this nonsense. And so that's what we set out to do, and that's what we've been doing. And it's incredible. You know, we've helped now over 8,000 entrepreneurs successfully start and start to scale their own supplement brand, all without having to, invest in any inventory up front. So in this free training tonight, guys, I'm going to show you how our partner brands have earned over 110 million now in sales. Go through some testimonials on how, people have liked working with us, explain to you exactly how our program works, and just get you all the info you need on how to start making sales and start earning money through a partnership with Rocktomic. So without any further ado, I am going to go ahead and get us right into the system here, get us rolling. So bear with me just a second. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rolling. So again, thank you for joining the class. My name again is Ben Morgan. I'm a co-founder and the CEO here at Rocktomic Labs. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact business model that now has helped us launch over 8,000 entrepreneurs' brands worldwide. We've done that over the last 12 years, and we've helped create and launch a fully automated supplement brand for so many people. And as of this morning, more than $110 million in sales through our platform. So with our business model that we've created, you will be able to generate a highly profitable stream of income with absolutely no overhead, with no inventory purchases, and therefore with minimum risk. So with that said, let's jump into the training. All right, now this training is going to be very direct, like I said, very simple to understand. I am going to make you a bold promise right now. Just stick with me to the end of the presentation and please pay attention. I'm going to show you exactly how to create an NSF certified supplement brand while avoiding the headaches that every other manufacturer would require you to go through and struggle with on your own. Plain and simple, partnering with Rocktomic is the easiest, simplest, and most effective way to gain access to sell high quality supplements that you can brand as your own without having to lift a finger and with ultimately the least amount of risk. As mentioned numerous times, we've helped over 8,000 companies launch their supplement brand using this model. That's now netted them over 110 million in revenue. So why should you get started today? Well, we realize that many of you have seen Rocktomic in the past. You understand the price point that we typically sell our lifetime memberships is $5,000. Today, the price point that I will show you in a few minutes will blow your mind. Okay? It's only $197 tonight. Period. Full stop. It's $197 to get started, not $5,000. We've never had an offer like the one that you're going to see tonight. And to make it even sweeter, for anyone who signs up on the webinar, you will receive a $200 product voucher credit once you go live. Meaning once you go through the process, getting your brand connected, getting everything set up, you will receive 2 SKUs, labels, digital mock-ups that can be reviewed quickly and that you can take a look at. $200 worth of product that you get to order once you get connected and live. Okay, so the real question that you need to ask yourself is, why did you see Rocktomic and think, okay, that's something I'm interested in? And why should you take action right now? Well, it's important for Rocktomic to partner with people who are serious about changing their lives, serious about making their brand a success. This is because we do not charge upfront for inventory like every other manufacturer. Okay? We proactively go and invest millions of dollars into product, and we need partners that move product. Period. Okay? All of our competitors make you pay up front for your inventory, and they have no interest in your success long term because they get your money up front. This is very important to understand and a huge differentiator between what we're doing and what the rest of the market does. Okay? A crazy statistic, only 7% of brands who place an initial NSF order ever place a second order. This is why our model focuses on helping you start and scale your business without the risk. Okay, without having to spend hundreds of thousands on inventory and selling the products your primary focus. This is why we're not looking for clients. We're looking for success-minded partners that will help move the product that we've already purchased. It's a win-win model. And guys, I cannot tell you how many times that I've been approached by people who found us after they have gotten started and said things like, oh, I wish I had found you before I spent $500,000 on product. Or I wish I'd found you guys before I transformed my garage or my basement into a fulfillment center. You know, our warning is, do not be that guy or that girl. Pay attention and take advantage of the opportunities you're going to be shown here tonight. Now, I want to briefly share my story about creating my own supplement brand. Some of the challenges that I had and why ultimately I decided to create Rocktomic. A long time ago, I decided to create my own supplement brand just like you are. The supplements were in massive demand when I launched, and even more so today. But I was determined to create the best brand image that I could. Okay? Initially, I was super excited. I was thinking about how awesome it would be to fill, and have my very own supplement brand with products like protein, pre-workout, creatine, everything, just my own label on it. I wanted that so badly. So as I started diving into the whole process, my excitement quickly started to decline because I realized just how much time, energy, and capital was required just to get started. So I called through a few supplement manufacturers that I'd found online, got no response back. After submitting my information for a quote, same deal, no response. Okay? Finally, after about 7 attempts, I received quotes from just 2 companies. And I was literally in disbelief with how expensive getting my own supplements was going to be. Okay? So here's 2 of the quotes I received. The First quote came in with an MOQ of 10,000 bottles at $24 per bottle. So 240,000 just for one product. The second quote came in with an MOQ of 10,000 bottles at $20 per bottle. So again, just $200,000 for the second product. Well, guys, let's be real. Who is sitting on $440,000 laying around just to buy two products? I started doing the math. This meant to get my own premium line of supplements with anything from 6 to 8 products, it was going to net me well into the 7 figures. Okay? Now, you might be wondering if I ended up pulling the trigger on these quotes. Ultimately, I did order 7 supplements, which cost me just over $300,000 to manufacture. They weren't as high quality as the quotes you saw above, so the price per unit was a bit less. But when I say a bit less, it's arbitrary. I still ended up paying nearly $40,000 per SKU. Okay? The total investment for my 8 supplements was about $300,000. The next investment I made was in a small warehouse over in a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia called Duluth. Now, when I got this, I was on cloud 9. It made everything start to feel very real, especially when I started paying the $2,800 monthly lease, right? To add insult to injury, I had to sign a 3-year contract. So I had to make this work. Right in the beginning, I bought $12,000 worth of racking to store all the products. I invested $8,000 into an air conditioning unit so the products wouldn't go bad. Obviously, it's super humid in Atlanta, so you have to make sure everything's air conditioned correctly. But the total investment for my warehouse was $120,800. Now, at this point, I had invested about $428,800. The only reason I was able to fund this whole project was by convincing a friend of mine to finance the whole thing. He owns a ton of fast food restaurant chains, had plenty of liquid capital, but the problem was now I had to pay him back. I had to make this a success. You can imagine how painful and how much pressure I felt, not only just to pay back the investment, but trying to support my family at the same time, trying to get this business off the ground, trying to make it be successful. Ultimately, I immediately regretted my decision, and then all the doubts started to creep in. Doubts that I wouldn't be able to repay my investor, doubts that I, wouldn't be able to pay myself a salary for the foreseeable future. Doubts ultimately that I just end up a complete failure. So, long story short, most of my doubts became a reality. I sold about $80,000 worth of supplements my first year, which would have been awesome if I didn't have to float all the money up front. But I had to pay for supplements, warehouse, a few staff members, all the fulfillment, everything. I had to cover all of it. So, what happened was I reached out to my investor, kind of walked him through the whole story of like, hey, here's where things are at. I'm not sure if this is going to work. But ultimately, he's like, hey, it sounds like you're onto something here. I don't think you should be stressed. I think you should see this as an opportunity. And I was like, man, you didn't understand what I just said. He said, Ben, you should help other entrepreneurs avoid the same pitfalls that you've gone through creating your own brand. And let's build a business around that. At first what he said, it didn't make sense. But as I thought more about it, I eventually had one of those aha moments that would end up changing my life forever. And that led to changing the lives of thousands of other entrepreneurs as well, which is the best part of the story. And something that actually is truly near and dear to my heart. We are super proud of what we've been able to do and look forward to doing more of it. So ultimately, I made it my life goal to make sure other entrepreneurs didn't have to go through that pain, that struggle, those sleepless nights, those endless amounts of time and energy that can be taken when you're getting into creating your own supplement brand. I knew there had to be a better way. So what I found was, as I attempted to create my own brand, was there was really 4 key factors that I had to consider, and those are the same for you. Number 1, I'm going to show you how to create an NSF certified supplement brand without paying up front for inventory. This is unheard of everywhere else. Second, I'm going to show you how to get free warehousing for all of your products, all of your supplements, all of your e-commerce items, plus a turnkey solution to build your supplement brand with crazy low risk. Third, I'm going to show you how to get all of your orders labeled and packaged on demand. So that happens as the orders come in. And lastly, 4, I'm going to show you how to get all of your orders drop shipped worldwide on demand. Okay? So that's everything. Now, for those of you who've done some research, as I had done, or if you're just getting started and looking into this, how many suppliers do you guys think exist in the market today that can provide those 4 features in a simple to use platform? Well, when I did my research, there was 0, but obviously for you there is one, and that's Rocktomic Labs. We offer all 4 key factors and more so that you can successfully and simply create and then launch a fully automated supplement brand with absolutely no overhead, no inventory purchases, and therefore with minimum risk. Our business model works perfectly for existing supplement brands, fitness coaches, gym and fitness studio owners, digital marketers, e-commerce entrepreneurs, health and fitness influencers, doctors and health professionals, just anybody who wants to get started with supplements and e-commerce. Our model works perfectly there. We welcome those of you who have experience in e-commerce, who have already had a brand or an online store. Maybe you know how to promote and sell online, but you need quick access to products to add to your store and to start selling quickly. We can help there. Okay. We also work with those of you who do not have a lot of experience with e-commerce and supplements, but as long as you're highly interested in the health and fitness industry, you may or may not have an audience engaged. You've always wanted to have your own supplement line, but maybe you found it difficult or overwhelming due to the lack of support or knowledge in the marketplace. But if you're willing to learn as much as possible to launch a successful product line, I'm willing to work with you as well. So finally, we work really well with those of you who may have a gym, a fitness studio, a medical practice, or a retail store. If you're wanting to create your own unique product line to offer DTC products, but face the challenge of having to buy thousands of units up front or extensive lead times or lack of support, we want to support you. So what I'll cover in the next section is just the step-by-step process that you will go through once you create your account with Rocktomic Labs so that you can get your brand live. After this, I'm going to share with you just how profitable this model can be, so stick with me. But we have 3 core steps for you to create your brand. For step 1, you will review our catalog and simply select the products that you want to sell to your audience. You'll have full access to product selection consultations with our expert product consultant, our formulator. You'll have access to formula and product details, access to MSRP reports, top-selling product reports, and everything you may need to carefully and strategically select your product line. Our private label catalog includes more than 100 products in the categories of weight loss and detox, women and men's health, sports nutrition, pet health, general health, nootropics, vitamin gummies, greens, reds, and superfoods, premium skincare line, and private label apparel. Okay? Step 2, after you've picked your products, is your label design. Here we help you create your logo, your color scheme, put the claims that you want on there, your trust badges. Just make your brand look really, really good. Once that's done, step 3 is your online store and integration. So we make sure your online store is set up, it's properly connected, and as people place orders, they come into us. Last step would be to get your payment gateway set up. That way you can prepare to launch. We'll be starting to receive payments for brands that make their payments to you. The best part is you get access to our customer support the entire way. So whether you're in step 1, step 2, or step 3, whether you're doing your integration, whatever, we're here to help the entire process for you. Now, let's talk about profits, which is obviously one of the most important things for you to understand as well as for us. So as soon as you start doing your marketing, which is fully your responsibility, you get customers into your online store. When they select their products and they click on the Buy Now button, you will, excuse me, when customers click on the buy now button, you will collect the full amount through your payment gateway, and that money will be deposited directly into your business bank account. Then we receive the order from our fulfillment center through the software. We will pick the products that were purchased, print and apply the labels on demand, and then we'll bill you for the cost of the order, the fulfillment, and the shipping, and then ship that directly to your customer worldwide. So as soon as the order ships, your customer will receive tracking information and transit updates in a fully automated fashion. With our turnkey drop shipping service, we will fully handle the fulfillment for every single sale that you make every single day. So to understand your profit margins through this process, I want to show you a couple of case studies from some of the brands who we helped to create and launch. Now, here's one case study from one of our successful brands, which is Dr. Carlo Blanco. Carlo is a prestigious anxiety relief doctor in Puerto Rico. He started his own supplement brand with us back in September of 2020. He was super impressed with our business model, mainly due to his ability to launch key products without having to buy inventory. Okay, that's ultimately what he liked the most about us. But through the one-on-one consultation sessions that I had with him, we were able to create an amazing anxiety relief bundle, using just 2 or 3 of our stock formulas. And he's going to start selling that this week, which is huge. Now, the products in the bundle that Dr. Carlo created are as follows. You have the sleep formula, which he branded as Good Sleep. The wholesale price for this formula is $7.40. The second item in his bundle is our anxiety formula, which he branded as Relax, $7.98. And finally, he added our 5-HTP supplement, which he branded as Positive Mood. The wholesale price for this formula is $7.70. So the total cost for product on this bundle was $23.08. Then we had our fulfillment fee, which is a flat $2 per bottle. Okay, so $6 for 3 bottles. Finally, we added the shipping cost, which for this specific bundle was $7.88. So the total product and fulfillment and shipping cost $36.96. And this retails on his website for $106.70. Okay, $106.70. Now, that's gross margin. So this order alone had $69.74 of margin, which is an amazing margin. But I want to highlight that he didn't move a single finger to get that order fulfilled. My fulfillment team did all the work for him, took care of everything on the front end and the back end to get everything squashed. So something else that's important to point out is that if you're doing this model, you keep 100% of the margin. If you compare that to other fulfillment or drop shipping companies, they will take between 6 to 30% from your margin or more, which is just flat out nonsense or unethical in our opinion. As you're doing all the hard work to promote and sell your brand, you should be the one keeping your margin. At Rocktomic Labs, we believe that you have to keep all of your margin. Otherwise, you're working hard to make others wealthy. Now, at the time of this slide, Carlo had sold over 2,110 orders, which had given him a gross roughly margin of $144,000 just during his first 6 months with us, which was amazing. And obviously, we're really proud of his success. But the best part is Carlo didn't have to come out of pocket and pay for a single product up front. He was able to keep virtually all of his profits to himself. It's for this reason that my business model has been so popular for entrepreneurs. Okay? Now I want you to think about this for a second. Let's say you want to start your own supplement brand the traditional way, and you want to buy all your inventory up front from another manufacturer. Let's say you're awesome at selling your products, and you move 2,110 orders just like Carlo did. What's next? After you sell your products and realize your profits, you now have to reinvest every last penny into more inventory in order to maintain and grow your business. So you only have 2 options if you want to make a profit. 1, you have to stop growing your customer base to take a small profit. Or 2, you have to sell your supplement company to realize a profit if you want to scale and grow. But with Rocktomics, you'll never have either of these problems to worry about because we buy all the inventory for you from third-party manufacturing companies. We provide all the warehousing and fulfillment. This allows you to aggressively scale your business while keeping the profits to yourself. Okay? Now, let's say for a minute that you want to go the traditional route and you want to build an FDA NSF compatible brand. What is it going to cost you? Well, for this example, let's say you launch with the following SKUs: a probiotic, elderberry superfoods, turmeric gummies, and an omega-3 fish oil. Again, to compete with the quality of the products, you would have to be sure that all of these are made in the U.S., manufactured at NSF certified facilities, FDA registered and GMP certified facilities, and that everything is third-party tested for purity, quality, and potency. Okay, the current average wholesale prices for these products are as follows: $8.47 on the probiotic, $9.80 on the superfood, $7.41 on the turmeric gummies, and $8.27 on the fish oil. So total product cost $339,500. Total fulfillment and shipping cost for that is $90,000. Startup and fulfillment cost $429,500. So if you sell this bundle, guys, just to one customer, after your expenses, how many sales do you guys think you could make a day? Let me go ahead and ask that question. How many sales like this, a bundle of 3 or 4 items, how many bundle packs do you think you could sell in a single day? I'm going to go ahead and go to the comments here, so bear with me just a second. Bear with me. All right. So again, guys, I am here. Marco's here answering questions, as is Aaron. But I do want to ask you, how many of these combos do you think you could sell in a single day? I am curious. I am looking for an answer from all of you. Go ahead and tell me how many you think you could sell. Well, the gross profit on each one is $82.81. But you can launch an entire NSF certified brand tonight, as we've said, for under $200. So let's see here. Within phase 1 of our model, if you sell this bundle to just 3 customers per day, okay, 3 customers per day, your monthly revenue is $12,600, and your gross profit is $7,146. Again, that's just selling 3 bundles a day. Okay. If you sell this to 5 customers per day, your revenue is $21,000 and your gross profit is $11,911. And if you can sell this bundle to 15 per day, it's $63,000 in revenue, $35,000 in monthly gross profit. Okay. If you scale from there, you can fully leverage our PLDS business model to accurately control your scalability. See, phase 1 is all about moving from 3 to 5 to 15. Once you're here, you should start buying in bulk. Why? You get a better price when you buy in bulk. You get to have things for over the counter when you buy in bulk that are pre-labeled, ready to hand out, ready to give to somebody on a subscription. Okay? We do our MOQs on bulk for just 24 units. You can get 24 units at a time. Okay? That's unheard of. Our custom is just 288 units. But that's the other path. So again, phase 2 is buying in bulk, lower wholesale cost. You still got to store it. Phase 3 is full-on custom formula. You can get a exact brand put together for exactly what you want, get it mixed up so it's good to go. You have to buy 288 units if you do that. So how can you start your own brand with Rocktomic Labs tonight, and why should you? Well, as I said, we have an amazing low-cost membership available to help get you started and have it be a no-brainer. Okay. But additionally, for anybody who signs up tonight, as long as you sign up on the webinar, we are attaching a $200 product credit voucher, meaning whenever you want to come out to the house and, you know, whenever you're looking to scale that up and have money coming in and you want to have these sales made, you know, we have an amazing membership here that just gets you started super cheap. Normally it's $5,000. You guys can get started tonight for just $197. Again, $197 gets you full access. And I'll show you exactly the breakdown of what you're going to get with all the bonuses here and why you should get started tonight. But again, the VIP lifetime membership, normally $49.97, just $197 tonight. Okay, we're giving away the farm on this deal. It's very simple. We only profit when you do. As you start to grow and scale your business with product sales, that's when we both start to win. Okay, we are not in the business, Rocktomic is not in the business of making money off our clients unless they find success themselves, which again is unlike every other manufacturer out there outside of Rocktomic. We make our money as you start to move 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, sales per month. You help us by moving large volume. In return, we provide you with access to millions of dollars of upfront inventory, free warehousing, on-demand labeling, printing, packaging, ultimately worldwide drop shipping, okay? The best part about our model is you get to keep your profits, okay? All of them. So here's what you're gonna get when you sign up today. Number one, you're gonna get access to our drop shipping program. Number two, you're gonna get access to our bulk private label supplement program, so you can buy the products in bulk. Third, you're gonna get access to our custom supplement formula program, so you can get everything you'd like to do from a full custom standpoint. Number four, you're gonna get free label design for 5 different products and 1 brand. This includes full regulatory and compliance review for those 5 SKUs. Okay, number 5, you're gonna get done for you API integration into our on-demand fulfillment system. This means we connect everything for you so your website flawlessly communicates with our software. Number 6, we offer on-demand label printing. You don't have to buy a SKU of labels up front. We'll just print them out as your orders come in. That's on demand. Okay. 7, automated drop shipping and fulfillment. You get hands-off order processing, and you do not pay us for products until you sell them. This is great for your cash flow. Number 8, you're going to get a flat $2 per item fulfillment fee. Okay? That's huge. Flat $2. 9, you're going to get our ticket-based support system. 10, you're going to get access to the MSRP and estimated profit margin report. This is huge because the profit margin reports show exactly where brands are currently listing the price point and where they're making movements, so you know how to position everything on your end. It's a super helpful tool. 10, you're going to get access to our full MSRP and estimated margins report. 11, access to our top 25 best sellers list. This is updated every quarter to show what are the top 25 items that are moving. So you're going to want to have access to that for sure. You also get access to our exclusive training to properly create and launch your supplement brand. Plus, you're going to get 4 exclusive action taker bonuses. Okay, number 1, you get all of the funnel template library. It's normally $582. We've gone in and taken web or browsers like Organifi or Gym Launch or any of these different sites here. We clone the funnel that's proven to convert, and then you can go in and just simply plug in your pictures, your ad copy, but keep the flow the same in a way that's proven to convert really well. So that's been helpful. Second bonus is our access to our crowd share custom formulas. So here, let's say there's something you're wanting to get created, but you need to do 2,000 units. Well, maybe you'll take 500 and the next person will take 500 and the next person will take 1,000. We can go to the crowd share formula on Google and say, hey, here's a formula I'm looking at. I'm looking to get 4,000 units. Let me know if you're interested, and then you guys can cross share that liability so you don't have to eat all of it yourself. Now, with this bonus, you're going to get a full breakdown of all of our products that include the product name, active ingredients, potential benefits, the proposed niche that you should use that product in, as well as important information. So here's an example of one of our product descriptions, just so you can kind of see exactly what's in there. Gives all the different names, what the product name is, what the active ingredient is, what are the potential benefits or niches. You know, it gives some more basic information just in the description for you. But ultimately, all of that stuff's going to be handled. And finally, number 4, you're going to pay no monthly fees for life on the PLDS fee. So normally we charge $97 to be a member of Rocktomic. We're waiving that fee for life. Okay, that saves you $1,164 per year. So there's no monthly PLDS fee if you choose to get started with us today. That saves you $1,200 a year, guys, and it's only $197 to get started. Okay, so after saving $4,800 on your VIP lifetime, okay, as we mentioned, we're also throwing in $4,740 worth of bonuses, bringing the full value of this offer to just under 10 grand. And again, I am going to go ahead and ask Aaron now. Go ahead and post the link, Aaron, in the chat right now. That way you guys can take advantage of this offer if you're ready to. You know, I will add, we'd love to work with all of you, but the reality is we only have a limited amount of spots that we can take people in on. We have 20 spots that are available for tonight before we have to close the doors. And that's simply because we cannot work with everybody. We can't just unlimited scale up. You know, we have to get people integrated and onboarded in a proper way. So the first 20 of you, you will get the $200 product voucher as well. And I'm going to go ahead and mute myself here for just a moment, and then I'll come back and start answering questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to type them in the chat, and Aaron will make sure that we get those answered. That's a great point. Let me go through some of these upsells as well, guys. There are some special bonuses that, again, we're going to offer. So you do have the option to upgrade and save after you sign up tonight. These special one-time optional offers are simply designed to help you sell more products, to separate yourself from your competitors, and to take your brand to the next level, okay? If you want to get $1,000, okay, in product credit before ever launching your brand, if you sign up for all of our one-time offers, okay, I'm about to show you here. You can either do it right now or email us right now at support@rocktomic.com. Include your name, the email that you signed up with. Mention that you bought all of the upsells, and we'll add a special bonus $1,000 product credit voucher to your account. Okay? So again, if you want to be gifted $1,000, purchase all of our one-time offers, you'll get a $1,000 product credit voucher. So let me show you all the offers. First one is the NSF. The NSF brand here, this trust badge you can put on your labels, basically says that the products that you're selling were manufactured in an NSF certified facility. Okay, only 3% of products can say that are on the market right now. That's huge. That differentiates your brand, and it's just $57 a month. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is $30 a month. This gives you access to our private VIP marketing mastermind group, so you can take your brand to the next level. Some of our top moving clients get in here and do trainings showing you specifically how to do the targeting, how to set up your ads, how to deal with blog posts and get the most out of those. You know, everything you can imagine, we get all that covered for you, okay? The mastermind is led by one of our clients. His name is Dev. He has had the unique opportunity to work with several hugely successful supplement brands over the years and profitably run over $20 million in ad spends for those brands. And he also has his own personal brand with us and is one of our top 5 highest producing clients. So he knows what he's doing. Okay. Now, if you want to get a done for you web design, with this special one-time offer, our in-house team of professional designers will take all of your content and build a Shopify or WooCommerce e-commerce store for you with over 100 premium templates to choose from. And you can save 75% off when you sign up for this one today. Okay? It's normally $19.97. You pay just $4.97 to get a website. Now, you already get 5 labels with your VIP, okay? And normally it's $197 per 5 additional labels. But with this special offer, you'll be able to get 15 additional labels for your brand with a huge discount, okay? Now, lastly, this here is our product voucher offer. Here you'll pay 50%, and in return we'll give you a product credit in the account, double the amount you pay. So if you pay $250, you get $500 worth of product credit. If you pay $500, you get $1,000. If you pay $1,000, you get $2,000 worth of credit. So it's a 50% discount, okay? 50% discount just for signing up. Additionally, if you do the $1,000 paying for 2, you'll also get a $250 sample credit voucher. Now, sample credits are not allowed with any of the other product vouchers. Those are only for purchases within your system. But if you do have a sample credit voucher, you can use that to try out your products with your label branded, ready to go. Okay? Now, the last thing here, you have a one-on-one product selection consultation with Naveen. We typically charge $9.97 for this, guys. This is Naveen meeting one-on-one with you, discussing your goals, reviewing the products that you've selected to go with. He tells you his pros, his cons, how he would set it up, his best way to recommend you to go to market. He'll cover all that stuff with you. But ultimately, this price point is just insane. We normally charge $9.97. It's just $197 to meet with Naveen. He'll cover everything with you in that one-on-one meeting. Now, our final offer, and this is probably our most popular, we get a lot of clients who already have their websites developed, their products picked out, and they're ready to simply launch as fast as possible. Normally, we charge $9.97 to expedite the onboarding process and to skip the line so you can get launched quickly. But today, again, you can pay just $97. You save 90%, and you get your brand launched literally in days, okay? So don't miss out on this great offer. There's a lot of special one-time only offers here as well. We do charge full price for these on a regular basis, but we realize times are tough for a lot of people, and we're trying to give back as much as we can and help you guys be as successful, with your brands as humanly possible. So, I want to quickly recap everything you're going to get just to make sure we're on the same page. So here's the basic summary. Okay, lifetime access to over 100 products, no minimum purchases. You get 4 bonuses, which include the funnels, the crowd share formulas, the product description library, and no PLDS fee. That saves you $1,164 every single year. You're going to pay just a one-time fee of $197, and you'll get a $200 product credit voucher that goes onto your account as soon as your account goes live. That way you don't miss out on any of that. Now, a lot of different, shout outs and things, but I'm going to move us into the Q&A section here. I'm going to leave that link up so you can claim the membership at your guys' convenience. And what questions do you have for me so I can try to get as many of these answered as possible? Just getting some feedback, guys, that my microphone is really low. Can you hear me okay or not? If you guys can type in and let me know. Hopefully you can hear me well. Guys, once you sign up, within about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, you should receive an email from our automated system. The system allows you to log in and start working through your onboarding platform. Here it goes step by step, exactly what you need to do to fill everything out. So be patient. I do have, like we said, limited opportunity to have you guys sign up tonight. We only had 20 spots. We've already filled up 13 of them. I've got 7 left, and then we're done for the night. We close it out as soon as these are full. Unfortunately, we can't work with everybody. So please, let us know what questions you have, and we'll continue to get these answered and help you guys answer any questions you have with how our software works and how our whole system works for you. I'm going to mute myself and grab a quick drink. I'll be right back. All right, guys, you should have me here. All right, let's get to any questions that you have. We already have a Shopify store up and running and a designer. Do you have a template for our designer to follow that you can send right now real quick so you can see how long it will take to design? So let me show you a couple websites, guys. I'm going to bring this down here. I'm going to go ahead and make this large. We're going to go to rocktomic.marketing. This site is not completely up and running, but this will give you kind of some of the layouts here. There's tons of different layouts for the websites. So you want to click on one of these here. So you can see how it works. Here's layout number 6. Live preview. Here's what the site could look like, right? You get some of the pop-up things. You have the ability to rate different things. You have a membership area where you can log in. If you order a certain amount of stuff, it gives you free shipping. Congratulations, you got free. You can go to the checkout. Checkout here, you can ship to a different address. You can log in, obviously, so everything's saved for you. If you're looking at a specific supplement, let's say you're looking at this one here, it might recommend other ones for you to use. Here's related products, So the sites can do a ton of different things. You can have, your supplement facts, all the different things can all get put on here. So, all the different products and kind of what the benefits are of each thing. We put a ton of information in here to make this extremely robust for you. So hopefully that you see how valuable that is. But yes, these are the templates. I believe there's 70 or so templates that are available on Shopify. We have some WooCommerce as well. You can do videos, Facebook covers, all kinds of different things here. Lots of different marketing tools that are available. So we'll get into all that here shortly with you, but wanted to give you kind of an understanding of what's available. Some of you are asking questions on shipping and how that works. So yeah, if you want to charge your customer the shipping, that's completely up to you. If you want to cover the shipping, that's completely up to you as well. Different people do different things all the time. So ultimately, we want it to be something that's smooth for the customer, the client, and want a good experience for anyone who's purchasing off your website. So we recommend that you have free shipping over $100 is pretty common, but it's up to you. You can pass it along or have them pay for it. Shannon asked a question here. Can you talk about shipping our own products using your fulfillment center? For example, if I wanted to add a scale, a water bottle, and use my own boxes. So yes, Shannon. So if you're wanting us to handle fulfillment for anything you're already fulfilling, you can send those items to us. We don't charge you anything to store those in our warehouse. We simply charge a per item packing fee, just like a SKU of any other product. We would charge $2 per item if we're going to be using, or shipping something else for you. So if it's a scale or a weight belt or a water bottle or a Frisbee or a t-shirt or a specific box, like a branded box, we can assign a specific SKU to that so that when orders come in, we know exactly what to go pick for your orders. So that's completely open and available to you. Hopefully that answers your question. Dr. Vincent asked a question. With Printful, for example, we use for our clothing, it does automated shipping through the API. But I'm assuming you all have the same possibility, or is there just suggestions? So we don't have any integrations with Printful, Dr. Ortega, which is a way to kind of do one-off printing for T-shirts and things like that. Those orders, if you built all that out on your website where it integrates with them, those would still be shipping over to them. The supplement orders would come to us. Quite frankly, I asked the question, should we form a corporation? Guys, we are not legal advisors. We're not going to give you any tax or legal advice, but most people do start an LLC. Yes, it's smart to create a limited liability corporation to limit your risks and protect your personal finances. So always something we recommend is starting an LLC at the minimum, but go ahead and speak with a tax person that can help you decide which exact type of corporate entity you need to structure. Daniel Garcia says, when purchasing tonight, how long before we're up and running, selling? Well, it's up to you, Daniel. We've seen people go live as fast as 7 days, as long as a year. So it's up to you. On average, people go live in about 30 to 40 days. Just depends on how many SKUs you want to start with and exactly what's going on there. Matthew says, I've read reviews that you're often out of stock, like your whey protein is now. How true is this? Very rare, actually, Matthew. In terms of supply chain, one, it's very difficult to forecast what new stores will move. When we have a new store come on board that's, a big mover and we're not aware of that, they may come on and sell through a bunch of inventory. And that's been, a pain point of our growing business. Obviously, when you go from selling 5,000 units in a month to 50,000 units in a month in a 3-month time span, you're going to run into some supply chain chaos. But we have invested over $3 million now. We have most of our SKUs have a 1-year supply, and we order every single day. Contract manufacture more product every single day to try to ensure that we don't run out of stock. But we do communicate all of those things with you if it does happen. So just know that we'll communicate. Your responsibility is to make sure you're checking that inventory sheet so that you can properly mark things on your store, low stock or out of stock, so that you're not making sales of things that can't be fulfilled. That responsibility is on you. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself here for just a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Guys, if you have more questions, please feel free to type in your questions. Happy to answer any questions that you have, but we do want to go ahead and be concise and quick to the point tonight. So if you have a question, please feel free to ask it so we can get you answered and live. We are going to honor just 5 more signups, and then that's it. We're going to shut down the doors for today, and that's it. So 5 more signups, and then we're pulling the plug. If you have more questions, please ask your questions now so we can get you taken care of. Kenneth asked the question, are these products organic? Kenneth, if you take a look at the catalog, some of the products are certified organic. You just need to look through the catalog. They have a little, the products that fit that criteria have a little logo next to them so you can see which ones do fit that realm. Motivationally Driven says, do you integrate to Shopify through an app or how? So we're in the final stages of setting up our own in-house platform that will integrate right with Shopify. We can add new products and do a lot of changes right through our system. That's not completely live just yet. We do have an integration team that goes in and does all of the connections on the integration side to make sure everything is communicating properly. So that's all done manually. Mike Kudeling needs some help. It looks like he's having an issue with the PayPal link. Again, guys, if you need to pay via PayPal, we do offer a link just through one of our partners here, Marco Garcia. Will send you a link and get you taken care of there. I don't see the custom easy label library. I'm currently working with you guys. Stayed live here. I can receive a $200 credit. So yes, high carb Chris, as long as you're signing up today on this webinar and going live today, we are offering a $200 product voucher that will get applied to your account once you go live. The only criteria for that is you need to purchase during the webinar. Hopefully that makes sense. Mike says trying to pay. Mike, if you have any questions, feel free to email Marco, m.garcia@rocktomiclabs.com. He can get you taken care of. Marco says, Deborah, you can sell anything you want with us. Your business, your call. Correct. Angela, excited for the $200 voucher. Yes, Angela. Again, we wanted to offset the risk, guys, and just say, hey, if you're going to take some time out of your night, we want to offer you a $200 credit that you can utilize, once you go live to help cover the cost of some of your first orders. Get your money back. When we have questions for things we are not thinking about today, when we have access to someone to help. Great question, Shannon. So we're in the process of setting up live chat for all members. Currently, we have a ticket-based system that you can go into with a large, robust offering of questions and answers for all the different things we can run into. But we are in the process of integrating live chat support as well as a direct phone number for members to reach out to. So stay tuned in the next coming weeks. That'll be all up and live, which will be huge. Where do we get the voucher thingy? So Mr. Mike Myers, as long as you sign up today on this webinar, we will notate your account, and then once you get connected, we add the voucher to your account. So the first $200 of the orders that come through are covered. The $200 product voucher, the $200 product voucher credit gets applied to the cost of the supplements only. It does not include any shipping fees or pick and pack fees. It's only the cost of the product. That will be applied to your accounts. The first $200 worth of product are on us. Can we get our own SKU? Yes, you can get your own SKU once you're connected. And Zaga, that's exactly how it works. If you have a specific item you're wanting us to sell that you are already selling, we can just assign a SKU for you. If not, then all of the products that we sell have a specific SKU that goes with the bottle so that we know which label to print out for you. Email me directly. Motivation Driven. How many successful brands have gone through to scale their brand to 6-figure? Do you know? Are there any well-known brands that you use currently? So, yes, lots of brands, guys, move tons of volume with us. Obviously, a big part of what we do and why we do it is to maintain the anonymity and protect the brands, and they don't necessarily want people knowing they're using Rocktomic, if you will, to start and scale. But yes, we have MLMs, we have professional athletes, we have influencers that have large followings that do thousands and tens of thousands of units a month with us. So it's just totally ultimately up to you on how you want this to work for yourself. GPS sounds corrupt in my email from Marco. Yeah, Mike, hang in there. Marco will get back with you here to get everything taken care of on the PayPal invoice. You should be good. Same, Michael. Yeah, we look forward to seeing what you can do. Ultimately, guys, that's what we're after, is just trying to find the right partners that work with us and start and scale their businesses. Because as you start and scale, we all win. Bruce asked a great question. What are your average shipping times with the lower 48 and Alaska and Hawaii? So lower 48, Bruce, typically is 2 days. We have seen orders go 3, 4, 5, but on average it's about a 2-day shipping time in the lower 48, and 5 to 7 to Alaska and Hawaii. Ken Jung, what's the VIP Done With You program? So the VIP Done With You program, Ken, is where we will select everything for you. It includes all of the products. We get a full, robust website up and running, connected, done. We work alongside you in helping get it done, but rather than you steer the ship, we steer the ship. The price point on those is $9,990. That's $9,999. That's a full bore website, all 100 items, everything connected, and we guarantee you go live in 14 days. Shipping time to Australia. Great question, Abdul. It totally depends on the product you're selling, but typically, 7 to 10 days. I feel like making the video ads would be the hardest thing, starting a new brand. It can be, for sure. Getting video content is always difficult, especially to have it go well. You're welcome. Can you please tell me what the shipping time is to Australia? So over 50s health. 7 to 10 days typically to Australia. 7 to 10 days. West Palmyra, Abdul, why don't you market in the U.S.? That's a great question. Again, some of you will market to cities outside of the U.S. and pay higher shipping rates. However, not everyone does that. So you can make sales doing that. What most people do is market to the U.S. clientele, and they visit your site from afar, place their order, and then we do the fulfillment for you here in the U.S., so it's a fast timeline. Totally up to you, though. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself for just a moment. I'll be right back. Again, guys, special bonus for action takers. We're going to close this out here in about 4 minutes. So for the rest of you who are still waiting or kind of on the sideline here, you have to purchase before I end the webinar. There's no exceptions to that. And if you do, you'll get a $200 product credit voucher after you go live. Again, this covers the cost of your PLDS supplement orders and cost of product. It does not cover any fulfillment or shipping fees. It's only for your product. But the first $200 worth of product are on us as long as you sign up tonight. So it's $197 to get started. You're going to get a $200 product credit voucher, which gets you your first $200 worth of product for free. And you get 5 labels, or 5 SKUs, I should say, 5 products that you get to customize a label for and get integrated with your site if you already have one. We can get you up and running very, very quickly. What other questions do you guys have? How long would the shipping time be to customers in Korea, Japan, and Asia? It's anywhere from 10 to 14 days on average. Same, Dr. Vincent. Look forward to working with you as well. Guys, if you are a VIP member, again, you purchase for $197, you get 5 products included. You can buy a bumper for another $197, which gets you an additional 10. That's half off. So 15 products if you pay $396. 5 products if you pay $197. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, guys. Hang tight for just about 3 minutes. Marco and Aaron are still in the chat answering any questions that you have. But I will be gone for about 3 minutes. Be right back. All right, guys. Thank you for your patience. If you have any remaining questions, now is the time to ask them. We are going to go ahead and shut down the webinar here in about 4 minutes once we get all these final questions answered. Again, as long as you sign up before the webinar ends, you will qualify for the $200 product credit voucher that'll be applied to your account once you go live. This covers the cost of your PLDS supplement orders and covers the cost of product, not fulfillment or shipping fees. Okay? But if you're paying $197 to get started and we're giving you $200 worth of product credit, right? This is a no risk offer, guys. So if you want to sign up tonight, well, there's literally no risk involved. All you have to do is get everything connected. You get a $200 product credit attached to your account. So the first sales you make, you recoup all of your startup fees. This is incredibly cool. We've never done anything like that, but we do want to do that for you. The $197 that you pay, that's going to include 5 labels for 5 different SKUs. So if you have a pre-workout, a protein, let's say you want a chocolate and a vanilla protein, that would be 2 SKUs. Let's say you have multiple flavors of pre-workout. Let's say you do all 3 of those. Yeah, it could use your 5 SKUs, right? The $197 includes 5. You have the option to add 10 more for just $197, a website for $497, normally $19.97. You can get product credit vouchers. If you pay $250, you get $500 worth of voucher. If you pay $1,000, you get $2,000 worth of voucher. So you can save big there and just put money right back into your account. But ultimately, guys, this is all just about getting you started, getting you rolling quickly, getting you up to speed, and getting you connected so that we can help you move product. That's what we're after. No, Abdul, the discounts are only available today. So if you want to save money, now is the time. You're not able to do any of these upsells later on at the discount. We only offer these at startup. These are kind of the startup specials. But later you just pay the standard sticker price. That's correct. Guys, if you can drop the link again in the chat. There's a couple people asking how to sign up. Looks like Dennis Candelinian. Marco, if you could hit him up, that would be great. Yes, if you guys need help with the website, we can help. Again, it's $497 to get the template website where we put all of your ad copy and images and digital mock-ups into the WordPress or Shopify site and then integrate that into our fulfillment software. But we can do that for you. It's just $497 after you've purchased. You can go ahead and add the website. We can get that taken care of for you, no problem. I signed up. Can I use the $200 credit for sample products for my personal use? No. Again, guys, the $200 product credit covers the cost of your PLDS supplement order, so your client orders, and cost of product. It does not cover any samples off the sample store. You can go to rocktomic.store, again, rocktomic.store, and order samples directly from there. But the $200 product credit does not go towards samples. Can I wait to start my business and then add the NSF? So guys, the problem with adding the NSF later is that you're going to have to redo all your branding. Everything needs to be branded the proper way. So if you want to do NSF, which we highly recommend, you need to sign up for NSF tonight, because we will not put the NSF Trust Badge on any product if you don't have that active membership. If you go to add it later, you're going to have to pay for all of your branding to be redone, because we have to put in a new label, go back through the process of making sure there's nothing on the label that shouldn't be, the regulatory review. All of that has to be redone if we do it again later. So launched properly based off what you want to go to market with. Again, normally NSF is $197. If you add it tonight, it's just $57. So you can save every single month by adding it tonight. Caleb says, what if I haven't done the branding yet? Well, it's okay if you haven't done the branding yet, but if you start to do the branding and then you want to add NSF, you'll have to start over. You have to pay again to have everything redone for branding. It's $40 per label to have everything done, $197 for 5 labels. So if we get them all done and then you want to add NSF, you have to pay the $197 again to check those 5 labels. $40 per label, guys. $197 for 5. Carlos, Mexico delivery is anywhere from 5 to 10 days, typically. It depends on where it's going. But 5 to 10. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and close out the webinar. If you don't have any remaining questions, I'm sitting here waiting. Go ahead and ask questions. I'll happily answer them while I can. If not, if you're done for the evening, you're welcome to head off. Once you sign up, you should receive a welcome email within 15 to 20 minutes. If it doesn't automatically fire, our support staff will get back with you first thing tomorrow morning when they get in the office and make sure you get access. So if you don't receive the email tonight, be on the lookout for an email tomorrow from them, and they will get you all connected, make sure everything's noted properly for what is included for you, what is not, and we can go from there. Again, NSF, guys, is not required. It's an option. But if you have NSF on your branding, you're basically signaling to everyone that your products meet the highest standard in the industry. Highly recommended, not required. Again, guys, the final upsell that was offered tonight, let me pull that up. Right here, the fast track program. If you want to be on the fast track, you need to pay the $97. It's normally $9.97. So if you want to go fast track and you did not upgrade for that, please put a message in right now to have Aaron send you an invoice for the fast track. We'll get you taken care of. What this does is it bumps you right to the front of the line. So if you have 10 labels or 15, all 15 labels get done right away. You're not doing 5 at a time like everybody else. We get all of them done right back over to you, and then they can get integrated into the website right away. Huge, huge benefit. Okay. Again, there's all of what's included with the link to get signed up. Motivationally driven. As far as the NSF, they will all be manufactured at the same place. It's just putting it on the label, even though it's made at the same place. So no, some of the products are made in NSF facilities, some are not. So the products are, some of the products are certified NSF, some are not. And so if you're paying the NSF fee, then the products that are produced, and if those are your SKUs that you've chosen, then you can have those. We have all the same SKUs. That are also just GMP and FDA registered, but the NSF specific mark is totally separate. Hopefully that answers your guys' questions. Looks like there's 58 of you still in here, guys. If you have more questions, please feel free to ask them. Otherwise, we will go ahead and close out the webinar once you guys feel like your questions have been answered for the night. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us. It's been an hour and 16 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes really for us. And yeah, if we're done, we'd love to close it out. If you got more questions, feel free to ask them. Obviously, you have Aaron and Marco's email there on the chat, so if you guys need to write those down for anything, Aaron can help with any invoicing that needs to be corrected. You can set up meetings with Marco as needed to get connected to the right place. Motivationally driven, the only question I see that you asked up above was related to the NSF, and I answered that. Maybe you didn't hear when your power went out, but again, some of the products that we manufacture, guys, are NSF products. Other products are not. Okay? Same formula, different manufacturers. Okay? One is NSF, one is not, for example. If you have NSF, you get access to that product. If you do not, you get access to the other product. So it's not the same products, similar formulas, different manufacturing partners. Some are NSF, some are not. If you're getting the NSF product, that's the product you're getting. If you're not, then you're not. Hopefully that answers your question. And again, guys, if you're done for the evening, you're welcome to check out. We don't have anything else to review with any of you. It's just answering any final questions that are there, and we'll go ahead and close out the webinar for the evening. Aaron, can you send an invoice over for NSF to over 50s, please? And Caleb, yes, every single product we have is made in the US. That's correct. Every single one. Guys, as we close out the webinar, if you have any remaining questions, please ask. Again, if you're done and do not have any remaining questions, thank you for joining us tonight. You're welcome to exit the live stream as we are completed for the evening. We're just finishing answering any remaining questions. There's still 53 of you on live. I've got 3 or 4 of you that are texting. So if you have questions, please ask them. If you're done for the evening, please feel free to vacate the meeting so we can close this out and not leave anyone hanging. If you have any questions, please write them down and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Over 50s, we're just waiting to get an email from you so we can get everything sent over to you. And other than that, guys, I think we've answered all the questions that I can see. Again, if you have a question that has not been answered, please re-ask your question. If you're done with the webinar, you're welcome to vacate so we can close out. Still got 47 of you live, only 1 or 2 of you chatting with us currently. So if you're done for the evening, feel free to hop off so we can close everything out. And we look forward to working with those of you who chose to join us tonight. Super excited. Another great webinar. Every single week, guys, we fill up every single spot we have every single week. It never ceases to amaze me. Our offer is wonderful, and our timelines and our entire support system is just built for success. And we're super, super grateful for those of you who put your trust in us, and we're able to help you start to grow. I'll go ahead and mute myself, grab another drink of water here for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Guys, if you have any questions, again, please ask your questions if you have them. We're happy to answer them for you. Taxes for Mexico, great question. No taxes, guys. This is drop shipping. So that does not play into anything here because you're shipping from one state to another state or to other countries. There are no sales tax. That's true in most situations, but again, please do your own research to make sure you are following your local rules. Maybe you live in Canada or the UK or Australia, and you may have a different rule for your local area. But typically, if you're in the US and selling throughout the US, there is no sales tax. Good to hear, Jay. Welcome. Solomon, good morning. How can we help you? Marco, if you could answer motivationally driven, that would be great. Welcome, Hokalan. Welcome to the family, Hokalan. Helen, sorry. Helen, welcome. Guys, the Cliff Notes version of what we have done and what we built here, let me run you through it again real fast. case you've missed anything. Okay. A lot of information. Here's what you get. Lifetime access to our private label dropshipping program. Lifetime access to the bulk program. Lifetime access to our custom supplement formula program. 5 different products and 1 brand with full regulatory compliance review for labels. Done for you API integration into our on-demand fulfillment center. So if you already have a website, we'll hook it up for free for you. We provide on-demand label printing in a glossy white BOP quality. Automated drop shipping and fulfillment for every one of your orders. So it's hands off for you. You sell your products, we handle everything else, and we cover the inventory purchasing and supply chain management, which is huge. You receive $2 per item flat fulfillment fee. You get a ticket-based support system that's available 24/7. The office staff is in the hours answering those tickets between 9 and 5. Okay? The customer database and questions warehouse, if you will, is available for you 24/7. And if there's questions and answers in there you can find outside of our normal business hours, you're welcome to it. You also get access to our MSRP and estimated profit margins report and the top 25 bestsellers list, which products you should launch with. You also get access to exclusive training to create and launch your supplement brand. Okay? This is guided supplement brand launch trainings, onboardings for tips for success. This includes your regulatory FDA compliance sections that you'll need to be aware of. Plus, when you sign up tonight, you get 4 action taker bonuses. You get the templates for ClickFunnels, the crowd share formulas, the product description library, which gives you all the products with this type of breakout, and then we waive the the PLDS fees. That saves you $11.64 per year. Okay, so the total value, guys, is over $9,700. You're paying just $197. Again, we've tried to make this as big of a no-brainer as we can, so there's not a ton to think about. Additionally, if you sign up tonight, you're going to get the $200 product voucher attached. If you buy all of the upsells, if you buy the NSF, if you buy the Facebook group, if you buy a website, and if you buy the 15 additional labels for $197, okay? Normally that's $591, guys, for 15. You're going to get 15 more labels for $197. So that's a total of 20 labels. The 5 that comes with the standard offer plus 15. And then lastly here is this here. If you pre-purchase inventory, you get it half off. So $250 gets you $500. $500 gets you $1,000. $1,000 gets you $2,000 for the product. So that means when you start to make sales, you make more money off those first sales that you move. So it's a huge, huge win for you guys. Now, the one-on-one coaching is huge. It's 80% off. This is a one-on-one meeting with Naveen Khan. He's our product selection consultation. He goes through everything with you on your product. And once he understands your niche and what you're after, he'll help you customize the products you want to launch with. And then the last thing is our VIP fast track. It's $97, front of the line for everything. Okay, so there's all that stuff. There's the link. What questions do we still have? Looks like everything's been answered that I can see. Well, Colleen, you will receive an email. Again, if you don't receive it in the next 5 to 15 minutes, you will receive that tomorrow morning from the team. But you should get an email out pretty quickly. Guys, if there's no other questions, I don't have anything else to share with you tonight. So if there's nothing else to share, we're good for the evening. We will go ahead and exit out now and close this out. So we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining the webinar this evening. This is the last call, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to shut the doors and kill off the link. So I'm going to go muted, leave this live for about 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and close out the webinar. Again, you have 5 minutes to sign up, and then we will shut off the link. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your attention. It was a fun time spending a little bit of time with you guys and just answering questions that you had, showing you what we've built, why we've built it, and how you can take advantage of it. So, guys, there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur than right now. Right now. If you're on the fence and kind of wondering what you should do or if you should do something else on the side, the answer is yes. Get after it. Go all in. Find what you want to do, and then go start learning, go start executing. And as you start to make sales, you start to make money. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing for all of us involved. So know that Rocktomic is your partner in this venture. We are duly tied to your success. We don't make any money on the front end, guys. $197 to set up, a brand with 5 labels that are regulatory reviewed. And the amount of information we're giving you for $197 is just kind of dumb. It's a complete no-brainer for anyone who's looking at e-commerce or starting their own business. So we look forward to working with you. We look forward to growing with you. And thank you for your trust and business. And we will see you guys on the inside. With that, I am going to go ahead and terminate the call for this evening. And